Batman. So what's that Socko topic?
Ooh.
Well, the Socko topic is coming up in a moment. Just I wanted to just try something and give anyone here in the studio audience tonight who may have a question about tonight's show tonight. Maybe there was something that they wanted to know additionally to what we were discussing, but of course you can't interject. So by the time Socko topic's over, if one person wants to come up and ask a question, we'll do that. If not, no. What are you
You
looking
just
at?
turned around and stared at me like, oh, what are you gonna say?
So Tuff Tony is grilling the Riddler.
Actually,
right
I was smiling at him and giving him the wink, but he was just too horrible to not notice my advances.
So Tuff Tony's been with us for how long now? About a month?
About so far.
Yeah, about that baby face?
About.
How many Mondays has he worked with you? 4 or 5?
Did 4.
4? So that's about a month.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
figured it was ready to give Saul from Tiger Beat a call and have him ask Tuff Tony some of those hot throb questions.
Yay,
so,
Saul!
Saul, if you can come in and have a seat, take over.
Back seat.
I smell sex and candy here.
Let's hear it for Saul. How are all my favorite nerds this evening? Wonderful. All right, Tuff Tony. So, by the looks of you, you could be the new hot throb of the CBJ set because there's really not much to speak of in this room. But anyway, so let's start off with some questions. Here's what all the kids want to know. What's your favorite color?
Fuchsia.
Don't be funny, tell me the truth. Don't be a bitch.
It's red.
It's red. Was that so hard? Do you even know what fuchsia looks like?
I kind of have an idea in my head.
I know what
See? So don't be cute. Give me the real fucking answers. Favorite character on Friends? Because I know you love to sit up late and watch Friends at home.
Probably Phoebe. Because I used to have some really naughty thoughts as a kid to her.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
So you find Phoebe more alluring than Jennifer Aniston?
Well, yeah. Phoebe always had more interesting lines. She had a more interesting life. She had to have fun. Everybody else was it seemed like they had to stick up their ass and everything.
So you like the artsy chicks?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I've never heard someone choose Phoebe. Wow.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so special.
Is this your segment, Babyface?
I'm sorry.
Tony, why junk food instead of drugs?
Wow. Well, cheaper for one.
Not really. Not in the amount that you ingested. Tonight you mentioned that instead of getting one 15-pack of little wieners, which we'll talk about in a minute, you had to get 30 wieners down your mouth. Not only were they wieners, but they were encrusted and deep fried and God knows what. So you like your wieners with a little something extra, huh? So once again, I posed the question, why junk food and not drugs?
Wieners. Because it's so addicting and so delicious and it's so easily available everywhere.
Drugs. Exactly. Thank you, studio audience. Well, is that it? That's your answer for that?
Well, possibly it could be because I like the fast food belief that everything, no matter what it is, can be included with or covered in cheese, which is one of my favorite food groups.
So, junk food or pussy? If you had to give one up.
Really?
Ladies and gentlemen who are listening to this, I just want you to know he closed his eyes, looked up in the air, and had to think. Oh, so maybe I'm asking the wrong question. Junk food or cock? Answer for that?
We're still on this.
Jeez, I don't know. Junk food or I don't know. Horse dick?
Junk food.
Junk food.
Yes.
Junk food over pussy. Sorry, Heather.
No, wait. I thought we were on a different topic. You said if it was horse cock.
Well, no. My original was junk food and drugs. So junk food.
But drugs don't have a drive-through.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, they do. Not yet.
Here's an FMK for you, because you haven't got many, and I listen to this fucking podcast, and you've missed out on a bunch. So here we go. FMK, Tony. The Burger King, Mayor McCheese, or Colonel Sanders? Who you fucking? Who you marrying? Who you killing, bitch?
Okay. Burger King, Colonel Sanders, Mayor McCheese. Well, I'd probably have to kill the Burger King.
And why is that?
Because I've always wanted to know how it is to commit regicide.
Well, he's definitely the most handsome of all of them.
Well, to be fair, I'm gonna get to that one. I'm going to marry Mayor McCheese because it doesn't matter how good the sex is. He'll make you feel safe because of all the power, and power is sexy.
Would a king have more power than a mayor?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
Burger King doesn't have a gun. Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking.
Mayor McCheese doesn't have a gun either.
No, have you ever gone on YouTube and watched the 70s commercials of the Burger King? Ring, ring, do your thing. He can do anything with those rings he's wearing. He's like a Liberace.
Let's also remember that only one of these, Colonel Sanders, is an actual real person.
Is he, Ed?
There's multiple Colonel Sanders, is what you're saying? You've done research on this, haven't you?
Yes.
That would probably live, of course, the fuck of my life, Colonel Sanders, because I do appreciate a good mustache ride from time to time.
Cheese and crackers, Tony.
He's got the whole white suit, the glasses. You know he's just sexually repressed, and he's.
Hey, Heather, you better stop waxing that upper lip, girl. Tony, blondes or redheads?
Redheads, no question
Wow.
whatsoever.
That was a quick answer. Favorite blood sport?
Ooh, let me think. I'd probably have to say kickboxing, only because either Bloodsport or kickboxing both has Jean-Claude Van Damme.
You like Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Yeah. I mean, he was entertaining in the mid-'80s. Like, you know, you needed something to watch. And
Were you alive in the mid-'80s?
actually, no, I wasn't. 1987 was the time I was born.
Tony, if Homer Simpson was real, would you blow him?
You're only a year older than me?
Excuse me, Edward?
sorry.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
I apologize.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll ask the question again. Sorry, everyone. If Homer Simpson was real, would you blow him?
No, I wouldn't.
And thank you, Edward, because my question didn't have the fucking impact because you had to interject.
I still like you, it's okay. As he sinks back into himself.
Boxers or briefs? And I don't think anybody really wants to know this. Let me go to the next one. How about this one? Here's an or question. Ghostbusters or Will Smith?
Ghostbusters is one of my favorite movies, but I've watched The Fresh
Which
Prince
one?
The first one. But the one sitcom that I have watched day in, day out, every single episode consistently since I was a young boy, and I even cried during the finale, was The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So Will Smith.
Will Smith over Ghostbusters. Have you ever fucked a Canadian?
No, I have not, but I wonder what the sensation would be like.
What makes you say that?
I'm not sure. It's just the allure of a foreign woman. Would that even count? Because technically she speaks English.
Not necessarily.
Thank you, Tiger.
Tony, is Babyface creepy? Answer honestly. You aren't working right now. You're off the clock.
He's up the clock.
I don't know. Is the sky blue? Is water cold? You know, does Tiger scowl?
Babyface is giving you the middle finger. If you had a mustache on that middle finger, would you ride it?
Oh, my word.
Tony, who's prettier, Thor or Heather?
Heather.
Yeah. Nah, it's okay.
Wow, he said that with such disdain.
Well, to be fair, Heather is a redhead multiple times, and I do crave redheads. And even though Thor has put up a valiant effort to remain blonde and beautiful for over a couple of 100,000 years, so still redheads all the way.
That was a few questions ago, baby.
Oh.
Tony, how do you look at yourself? Elaborate. That's the next question. Do you see yourself as strong?
Yes. Yes, I do.
You see yourself as smart?
Kinda. I know things, but I wouldn't call myself smart.
You see yourself as handsome?
Yeah, I can see it happen. I flexed a couple times in the mirror.
You flex?
Yes.
Are you shirtless?
Yeah, but then I gotta come up for excuses if anybody catches me why I'm shirtless flexing in the bathroom. And I usually don't have the answers that quick. So it becomes more awesome.
Tony, what staff member would you leave your girlfriend to in your emotional absence?
God damn.
Don't look at me.
Well, maybe I want to look at you now, just for that.
No, I'm not a staff member.
Oh, well, maybe I like someone a little out of the ordinary.
No, Ed counts.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Alright, but it's not going to be you, Ed.
Oh.
I would probably have to say Sako.
If Tiger and Sako were your parents, who's mom and who's dad?
Oh,
That's hilarious.
wow. What's the nature of the parents? Is like a dad brings home the bacon, mom's a loving housewife.
Tony, I don't know. I'm asking you the fucking question.
I think that Sako would be dad, Tiger would be mom.
With a caveat?
I don't know what that is.
He said he's not smart.
But I think it would be that the reason this Tiger is going to seem like that mom where it's she feels she's in like a loveless marriage and just doesn't know how to communicate that. Which is why is there a backstory?
Tony, I like this backstory. Delve. Can you delve?
Well, I mean, it would make more sense because in the real life, how you say that, you know, he doesn't come over the house that often or anything else like that. I'm adding into the story.
He's never been over my house. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Sako's house, and it's just like how he never reciprocates love back, and the whole idea is that maybe he feels either scorned or he feels like he was trapped in a loveless marriage for so many years and just forgot how.
Our next question, Tony, when you beat off being a junk food enthusiast, do you use Crisco?
Surprisingly, no. Even though there's an abundance of it in my house.
Really?
My sister bakes.
Really?
Yes.
Who would taste better deep fried? Ed or waffle?
Believe me when I say I've thought about this a couple of times. I'm not sure of Ed's exact diet or will be flowing through a system to help increase what could be a very savory flavor. But I do know Waffle's eating habits. I've been around him for a very long time. I feel that his mannerisms, the fact that he loves to go to metal shows and moshes, which means that he does work out quite a bit, so some of the meat will be lean, which makes him very health conscious. But the idea, I feel he'll have a very succulent flavor with a hint of sweetness to it, almost like almost like maybe what will be sweet and salty? I'm trying to think of. Like
Pork.
maybe if you come with like peanut pretzels in syrup, almost.
That's our example.
Well, no, I mean like salty sweet combo.
Like
Something.
ribs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know what kind of sauce would come out of waffle though. So that's one of the things I concern myself with. Or what kind of sauce would go well with him? I would say.
Syrup.
Touche.
He's already deep fried.
Well, some of the time he's baked. Wow. Wow. Okay, that was good.
Tuff Tony, thank you very much. You were wonderful. Everybody, let's give him a big round of applause.
Thank you, Saul.
See you next time.
Tiger meat, everybody.
Take care, buddy.